Alright, back with Madden 12 Ultimate Team update number 10. And I know it's been weeks since I've done an update, but I've been slammed with a lot of work up until Christmas, and I really haven't had time to make an update. But now that things have settled down, I will try to get out more updates weekly, so just bear with me. Now before I get on to the topic of this video, I want to backtrack and take a look at a lot of new things that we've seen since my last update. Among the new cards we've seen, the last Club 100 James Harrison. Also released was a few more legendary players, 99 overall Packers Reggie White, 99 overall cornerback Rod Woodson, 99 overall Bruce Smith, and 89 overall wide receiver Deion Sanders. They have also went ahead and inserted 10 new alternate jerseys into legendary packs only, which as of now most of them are all over the auction block. As far as collections go, I know I had talked about this in one of my earlier videos, but they have now finally released the playbook collections. The reward for the defense is an Elite Ravens playbook with +1 to your team's play recognition and zone coverage. And the offense reward, which is a Packers offense playbook, gives you a +1 to pass block strength and route running. The two tough ones from the collection were the Packers offense and Patriots defense. So if you guys are struggling to pull either one of those, I would suggest to try regular gold packs instead of gold premiums. I was able to pull both of mine in a regular gold pack. Syracuse and Pittsburgh were the two college collections released, which I've still yet to finish, but I'm in no hurry to complete. The week 12 through 15 fantasy collections, which only a couple of the rewards are worth talking about. Week 12 defense, which is my boy Mr. Ball So Hard himself, 99 overall Terrell Suggs. The week 12 offense, 99 overall Roddy White. Your week 13 offense is beast mode 96 overall Marshawn Lynch, and the week 13 defense is 98 overall Clay Matthews. Weeks 14 and 15 I have yet to complete, so I can't show you the rewards, but I do have all 4 cards I need to finish each one sitting on my trade block. And the reason why is because they have planned to come out with a second half weeks 10 through 17 fantasy collection. So if I throw those guys in, I would then not be able to add them back to my trade block because the rewards are untradeable and space for me is limited until they release that collection. So if you have not done so already, do not discard any of your week 10 through 17 reward cards if you want to be able to complete that collection. They announced on Twitter that this time they would not be having a give back on the cards like they did for weeks 1 through 9. So unless they decide to change their minds and you already discarded them, I would say that you're out of luck on being able to complete that collection when it arrives, which I'm assuming will be next Wednesday or Friday. If you're wondering why there is no week 16 fantasy collections already, it is because they said that they would combine week 16 and 17 together once the regular season ended. I also want to mention that they have announced that they will not be doing a collection for the standard Thanksgiving cards, so you can disregard what I said could happen from a couple weeks ago. Rookie Legends, College Rewards, and a second half Hall of Fame collection are among the other collections that they said would not be released. Moving on to the Ghost of Madden Past, they are releasing 30 cards from Madden 02 to Madden 09, which are enough to fill both your offense and defense starting lineup, all of which are a 99 overall. And just like the Thanksgiving cards, instead of 25, there will be 10 limited edition cards numbered to 10, and then also a standard ghost card. As I talk about them, I'll show you guys all the cards that they released up until today. The first couple ghost cards were fairly easy to get, which were Jason Taylor and Hutchinson, and then from then on it got a little tough. I'd say about half of the cards ended up on the auction block a day or two after they were released, and the main reason was because a lot of people were low on coins and just started throwing cards on the block just to recoup coins to have for other cards that were planned to be released. I pulled some of the more common ones like Ocho, Hutchinson, and Mathis, and also managed to buy a numbered Ocho that was sitting on the block, but the biggest one so far for me was Tony Gonzalez. I had to have been one of the first to pull him because after looking on the trade block, I seen none up until later on, in which there were maybe 2 or 3 at most the whole night. I started getting some good offers like Club 100 Brady and Peterson and also Elway, but I was waiting for either Club 100 Harrison or Jackson. Instead, I was shocked to get an offer for primetime, so I didn't even hesitate to accept that offer. The main deal with these ghost cards is that you really don't know how rare they really are. So as soon as they come out and you manage to pull one, my advice to you all would be to put them up on the trade block and take the best offer you get while you can. For instance, last night they released Devin Hester and John Henderson. I'm looking on the trade block right now and I already see 40 Hesters on the block. So it's only a matter of time before we see them all over the auction block and eventually for 100k. I bought one for Max that someone threw up and then traded him for Patriots Moss a few minutes later, which I then traded for my second Tony Gonzalez. The only card I wouldn't consider trading right now would be Elite Champ Bailey, because I have not seen more than 2 at one time on the trade block since his release. So that alone should give you a good idea of how rare he really is. I would say that you can realistically get any card that you want in the game right now if you manage to pull him, because I'm sure those guys are sitting with some good legendary and Club 100 player offers. Of the positions left they have to release are free safety and strong safety, fullback, and a third down running back. I'm almost positive that the free safety will be Eagles Brian Dawkins, so look for him to be released either tonight or Sunday. And again, he will more than likely be a card that as soon as he comes out that you can trade for just about anything. They did have a couple of promos, none of which are really great except for the one they did where they doubled players in legendary packs during Christmas. The one that they had where they boosted the odds of rookie legend players was a joke, because usually those are all I end up getting anyway, which I'm sure most of you can agree. So that basically wraps up this update. Some of you guys have been asking for more gameplay footage, and I got this kid that's been bugging me just about every day to play him. So I will start putting in some gameplay along with these updates. A few of you have also asked if I still planned on featuring other players' teams, and the more I thought about it, it would kind of be a waste for me to go through the leaderboards to show your teams, because it's not like last year where I can actually see what cards you have. So instead, anyone that wants their team featured in any of my update videos can send me a quick 1 to 3 minute video of your team, however you want to record it. You can just scroll through your players or even talk about your cards as you scroll through it. It really doesn't matter to me. Whether you're Xbox or PS3, just contact me and send me a video and I will be sure to feature you in one of my future updates. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. If you pulled any of big cards over the break, be sure to let me know in the comments below. This is Infamous. See you all in my next update. Peace.